All right, let's begin our journey to find stillness right now. It will take a few minutes for your mind to settle down before we embark on our moonwalk tonight. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1, and with each number I count, allow yourself to detach from the waking world and let go just a little bit more. 10. Feel the support of the bed beneath your back, the softness of the mattress, the weight of the blankets. Tonight, this is your safe space station, and beneath that soft surface, feel the solid, unwavering support of the ground, a deep, steady foundation coming from our planetary home, Earth. The planet's gravity is holding you, keeping you perfectly safe. And as you feel that embrace, see if you can release your muscles just a little more. Let go, soften just a little more. 9. Turn your attention to your body right now. Is there anywhere you are still holding on to a bit of effort? Maybe in your feet, which have carried you all day long. Maybe in your lower back or your shoulders, which might be tensed up without you even realizing it. Or perhaps you're furrowing your brow, and as you lie here, becoming aware of those tiny points of tension. Imagine them as heavy sandbags, and you are gently cutting the cords, watching them fall away, dissolving into nothingness, bringing a sense of total relief. 8. You are safe. You are completely safe. Let my voice be your trusted guide tonight, like a calm transmission from mission control to an astronaut. Know that this voice will only guide you to the most peaceful corners of the cosmos. See if you can find trust in this space. When you feel safe, your mind becomes more open, more curious, and ready to receive the rest you so richly deserve. 7. The day is done. What has passed has truly receded into the distance like a ship that has already sailed over the horizon. Whatever thoughts visit your mind tonight, observe them as passing visitors. Thoughts are part of the mind, but they are not you. You don't need to analyze them. You don't need to solve them. Let them drift by gently, like specks of stardust floating past a window, or like thin wisps of clouds dissolving into an endless night sky. 6. This is your moment. This space, this time is entirely for you. Give yourself permission to enjoy the art of doing absolutely nothing. Feel the warmth spreading through your chest. The simple joy of just lying still, of listening and preparing to step into a story of pure calm. 5. Peace lives inside you. It's not far away. It's like the dark side of the moon, always present, silent and mysterious, just waiting for you to return and feel it. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, see if you can lightly touch that deep peace within yourself tonight. 4. Allow a little gratitude to settle in your heart. Gratitude for the simplest things. Gratitude for the shelter protecting you. Gratitude for every breath nourishing your body, rhythmic, steady, like the tides of the ocean. 3. Start to open the doors of your imagination right now. Begin to visualize a vast space, not a jungle, but an immense silvery gray basin, the Sea of Tranquility, Mare Tranquillitatis. We are preparing to set foot on that powder fine dust. You are safe here, far away from the noise of the world, leaving only eternal silence to check in with your body one last time. Your body has worked hard for you today, like a resilient machine. Now is the time to shut down the engines, disconnect from the external senses. It is time for it to rest completely, sinking into a gentle hibernation mode. And 1. Let go completely. Let gravity dissolve as I tell you the story of a sleep on the moon tonight. Now, as your mind becomes light and weightless, let your imagination drift away, leaving this room, leaving the ground, drifting gently through the clouds, passing through the atmosphere, arriving at a place of everlasting peace. You are standing on the surface of the moon in a vast plain known as Mare Tranquillitatis, or the Sea of Tranquility. But this is not a sea of water. It is a sea of fine dust, of ancient rock, and of a silence that has existed for billions of years. Around you is a landscape of strange and absolute serenity. The air here is crystal clear. There is no wind, no clouds, no disturbance whatsoever, just absolute stillness, a profound silence that wraps around every sense like a thick, heavy quilt, insulating you from all the noise of the universe. You feel perfectly safe in your suit, a private space, warm and completely protected. Beneath your feet is the lunar dust, a soft charcoal gray, fine as velvet, Every time you place a foot down, you don't feel the familiar heaviness. Instead, there is a floating sensation, an indescribable lightness. The gravity here is gentle. It holds you only lightly, allowing you to move with a slow motion grace, as if you are in a dream. You begin to walk slowly, step by step. Each step is a gentle bounce gliding you over the soft surface. You feel your body is as light as a feather, hovering in space, then touching down softly onto the fine dust, cushioned, soundless. It feels like you are dancing with the silence, a slow and relaxed waltz. Look out into the distance. The horizon here is close, but razor sharp. The sky above is not the usual blue, but a deep, mysterious velvet black, a pure black, serving as a backdrop for thousands, millions of stars shining brilliantly. These stars do not twinkle. They emit a steady, calm light like diamonds stitched onto the grand velvet curtain of the cosmos. The sunlight here is bright, but not blinding. It washes over the gray surface, creating clear contrasts of light and shadow. Rocks scattered across the dusty field cast long, ink-black shadows across the ground. Those shadows lie perfectly still, like brushstrokes of ink on gray paper. Nothing changes here. No falling leaves, no crashing waves. Everything seems to have paused since the dawn of time, waiting for you to arrive and witness this peace. You continue your stroll, feeling the freedom in every movement. You can take a long stride and float in the air for a long moment before touching down. That sensation of suspension is so soothing, as if you are being supported by water, but drier and much lighter than water. You feel every weight in your joints, every pressure on your spine simply vanish. Your body is completely liberated from the heavy pull of Earth. And speaking of Earth, look up at that deep black sky. There, suspended in the dark, is a brilliant blue marble. That is home. Looking from here, the earth looks so gentle, so fragile and beautiful. You can see swirls of stark white clouds curling over the deep blue oceans, patches of pale brown continents lying peacefully amidst the waters. There are no borders visible from here, no noise of the city, no rushing back and forth, just a blue sphere, glowing softly, spinning slowly in the vastness of space. You feel a surge of love, a deep connection, yet a peaceful detachment from your home planet. From this distance, all worries seem microscopic, dissolving into the void, leaving only the pure beauty of existence. You turn your gaze away from Earth and continue your walk on the Sea of Tranquility. The scenery around you consists of low, rolling hills, in the distance, circular craters, perfect as giant bowls, catching the light. Everything is dusted with that ash-gray powder shimmering slightly under the sun. The gray here isn't monotonous. It shifts subtly from white gray to silver to lead and into pitch black in the shadows. The silence here has a texture of its own. It is not emptiness, it is fullness, a silence that nourishes the soul. You can hear the sound of your own breath, rhythmic, steady, the sound of your heart beating slowly, peacefully. Those are the only sounds that exist, reminding you of the life flowing within amidst a silent world without. You kneel down, looking closely at the dust beneath your boots. It is smooth as talcum powder. The footprints you leave are imprinted clearly on the surface because there is no wind here, no rain. These footprints will remain here forever. 1,000 years from now, 10,000 years from now, they will still be exactly where they are, a testament to your peaceful presence. The thought of this permanence brings a strange comfort that things don't need to change. Things can just remain calm like this forever. You find a large boulder, its surface flat and smooth. You gently sit down on it, feeling its solidity. You sit there, letting your legs dangle loose, letting your hands rest and simply exist. You watch the curved horizon where the black sky meets the gray ground, a sharp, perfect line. Loneliness does not exist here. Instead, there is a sense of grand privacy. You are in a space that belongs only to you, a sanctuary of the mind where no one can disturb you, nothing can touch you. You are cocooned by thousands of miles of silence, sheltered by the velvet black sky. Imagine reaching out, gently touching the empty space in front of you. It feels like you can touch the silence itself. It is cool and soothing. It smooths out every wrinkle in your mind, stroking the thoughts that are gradually slowing down. You watch tiny particles of dust float up gently as you move, then slowly drift down much slower than they would on Earth. That slow descent looks like time itself is being stretched out. Every second that passes is longer, deeper. You have all the time in the world. There is no need to rush. The light from earth shine, glows down on where you sit, bathing the landscape in a soft, ghostly blue light. It softens the harsh contrast of the sun, making everything look softer, dreamier. The landscape now looks like an ink wash painting, still and profound. You close your eyes for a moment, inside your helmet, feeling absolute safety. You know the visor is protecting you. The life support system is nurturing you. You are completely separated from the vacuum outside, yet still a part of this magnificent beauty. When you open your eyes, you see the stars seem to be shining brighter. They are not just points of light, they are the lighthouses of the universe, radiating energy of peace. You pick a star, any star you like, and anchor your gaze to it. Its light travels through billions of miles of space to reach you, carrying a message of eternity. Your body is now completely accustomed to the low gravity state. You feel like a cloud or a feather. You can completely relax your muscles, spending no effort to keep balance. The tension in your neck, shoulders, back has all dissolved into nothingness, sucked into that infinite void. You stand up and begin to walk again, slow, bouncing steps, heading toward a shallow valley ahead. The valley floor is filled with shadow, but not scary shadow. A soft, inviting darkness, like the darkness of deep sleep. You step into that shadow, feel the gentle change in light. Everything becomes easier on the eyes, blurring. The sharp edges of rocks and mountains gradually fade, blending into a uniform, dark gray tone. This is the land of dreams, where the line between reality and fantasy begins to erase. In the silence of this valley, you feel like you are drifting, not walking anymore, but drifting in a river of peace, drifting past rolling slopes, drifting through time. The sense of safety still wraps around you like a warm hug. You know that this sea of tranquility will always be here, waiting for you to return whenever you need to find peace. It is an eternal shelter for your soul, a place with no storms, no turbulence, only everlasting stillness. Our journey is slowing down now. You find a perfect spot to rest, a flat, soft place where you can lie down and gaze at the vast universe. You slowly lower your center of gravity, feeling the gentle support of the lunar surface. You lie back, your back touching the fine dust. You don't feel hard ground. The dust feels as if it was created to contour perfectly to your shape, cradling you in a state of near weightlessness. Now, look up. Your entire field of vision is the endless velvet black sky. The stars are still there, standing guard over the universe's sleep. The blue earth hangs there like a gentle mother watching over her child. The images of the craters, the rocks, the hills around you begin to fade. Fading out, they recede into the background, becoming soft, gray blurs, no longer distinct. Your mind is also letting go of those images, no longer needing to observe, no longer needing to record. Only sensation remains, the sensation of lightness, the sensation of silence seeping deep into every fiber of muscle, every blood vessel. The silence of the Sea of Tranquility has now become the silence inside your mind. No more voices, no more thoughts, just a calm, vast space. You feel your eyelids growing heavy, heavier than when we started. Relaxation has reached its peak, flowing from the top of your head down to your heels. Your breathing now harmonizes with the pulse of the universe, slow, deep, and steady. The floating sensation becomes clearer than ever. You feel as if you are detaching from the surface of the moon, hovering in a safe of warm space. You are drifting gently, like a small boat on a glass still lake. No waves, no wind. Let the blackness of the sky wrap around you, a safe, comforting blackness. It shields you from all bright lights, all distractions. It invites you deeper into a land without form. The stars high above begin to blur, becoming shimmering, soft spots of light, like tiny night lights slowly dimming, one by one, one by one. The light of Earth also becomes gentler, like a faint crescent moon in the mist. You are drifting further away from reality, further away from space. Time has no meaning anymore. The past has receded. The future has not arrived. There is only this peaceful, present moment, the moment where you are allowed to rest completely, allowed to surrender everything. The coolness of space, the warmth of your body, the softness of the dark, all blend together, creating a silent symphony of sleep. You feel safe, incredibly safe. Nothing can touch you here. Allow your mind to power down like systems on a spaceship, switching to hibernation mode. Lights out, engines stop. All sounds settle, leaving only stillness, rest, recovery. The sensation of floating takes you deeper, deeper into a state of relaxation. You feel yourself sinking, not sinking into water, but sinking into a soft cloud of cotton, warm, supportive. That cloud holds you, wraps you, carries you away. The final images of the moon have vanished completely. Now there is only a soothing night and an infinite sense of peace. A peace you've been searching for. It is right here, inside you and all around you. Your body is asleep. Your mind is asleep. Only a fragile sliver of consciousness remains, drifting toward the shores of dreams. Everything becomes distant, blurry, and soft. And now, as everything returns to primordial silence, you are just a part of the vast cosmos, peaceful and eternal. No more boundaries, no more weight, just a gentle drifting away. You are gliding into the land of sleep, so calm, so deep. Let the gentle darkness embrace you, lull you into a deep slumber, drifting, floating, and sinking deep. Sleep, sleep, well, peace, silence, and sleep.